Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Mandarin Metal, and today we are busy playing some Dota, and we're playing a nice favorite hero of mine. And like I said in one video, that it's been a hero that since the beginning I've picked up, and I've just been able to farm, play, and no matter what, I just feel good on this hero. And we're playing Clinks. Now, our mid matchup is going to be um, Skywrath. That's why we did go for a wand. We also have a bottle just to help with that regen and also making sure we have enough mana to fight when we need to. Now, as you can see on my screen, there is a dominating spree for the axe, and this is not something you want to see because it means that it will make our game a little difficult. So with that in mind, what I did was I actually asked teammates that, can we please go gank Axe? Can anyone TP in, because we need to also help the gyrocopter. He is struggling. You can see he's now dead again. Um, so yeah, we do need to do this, but you can see no one managed to TP in. So we were a little bit frustrated here. Um, so we're gonna leave. We're gonna go back mid, and hopefully we can maybe get the Skywrath Mage. You know, just get some sort of kills on the board for us. They are running away with this game a little bit, especially with that axe being in the offlane and having such an amazing start. And there we go. We are gonna gank the Skywrath, and he does go down. Nyx ends up taking him, which is perfect. That's what we need. Now the next item I will be going is a phylactery on Clinks. It is an amazing item on Clinks, especially if you are going to upgrade it into the Kanda. Then we will look at getting some extra damage just to boost us a little bit. There's a number of builds that you can go on Clinks, and you can see we are going to go top down because they are busy having a full-on team fight here. We're going to stand off to the side just so we can make sure Axe doesn't call us and end up killing us. And we try to get the Weaver. We dodge the ulti of the Skywrath Mage, luckily not going down, and Skywrath also falls down. This is good for us. We are clawing back some of the net worth that they have gained. The mistakes that Axe is making is helping us a hell of a lot in these team fights. Now, we are looking at going on the Witch Doctor here. The Nyx gets a good stun, and then the Dragon Knight gets the last kill. Axe does blink in with his blade mail. He's doing insane amount of damage. I'm just trying not to kill myself with that blade mail, but we end up getting the kill onto the Weaver, onto the Axe, and now we are focusing our attentions onto that Skywrath Mage, and that's a triple kill for Clinks. The next item that we will be going is going to be a Orchid. This just means that we can silence these heroes when we come out of invis, making sure that Witch Doctor can't cast his ulti, Skywrath can't cast his ulti, and even the Venomancer can't cast his ulti. Now, I did get attacked by the Witch Doctor. Maledict and Death Ward was placed. Luckily, we do still have Death back, so we are able to eat those creeps, make sure we don't die. Now we're focusing our attention on the Venomancer. Venomancer goes down, but he has applied a lot of slow and a lot of damage onto me. But we do have a full bottle. We had some one charges, and we should be able to survive, just making sure that we don't get ganked by that axe, because that would be a terrible situation. Now they are pushing our top tier tower again. We're just running around trying to get as many pickoffs as possible, but also not overextending, because if we do overextend, we are going to end up throwing this game. We do have a sizable net with lead on us now that we have our Orchid. You can see how effective it is. Witch Doctor did try to ulti, but he was not able to place his ulti, meaning that we are able to kill him. Axe goes down, and now it is time for the Skywrath Mage. That is another 3 kills for our team, and this means it opens up this top tier 1, which we can push fairly easily because we've got Dragon Form. We've got 4 heroes with us. Now Gyrocopter is playing a bit of a catch-up game because of some bad internet, a bad lane, so we are just trying to make it as easy as possible for him to come back into this game. Now, after taking the top tier 1, we are focusing our attention on the top, the bottom tier one, just trying to open up this map as much as possible. The next item, we are going to upgrade our phylactery into a Conda, 600 gold away from our Conda, which is another big power spike for us. Going mid, we see the Skywrath Mage, and we decided to just, you know, use all that we can against him, and there we have it. We could manage to take him down. Now they are still trying to pressure this mid-tier tower, and we end up getting them again. Witch Doctor does fall. We end up losing the tower, unfortunately, but it's something that we can deal with. We do G-ward in the mid lane, and the axe is going to blink onto the Dazzle, which is not the best blink target, because he could have blinked onto me or even the Nyx, but he ends up paying for it. So it is a pos 4 for a pos 3. Good trade. Now here's another big team fight, and the distance that we had on Klinks is absolutely insane, and we just shred the axe. He did not stand a chance. The Weaver also ends up falling, and now we're focusing our attention onto that Witch Doctor, and that's a double kill, and we are beyond godlike in this game. And also Deso on the way, which means we're gonna have insane damage when we get this Deso and get some Deso charges. We are also gonna get a Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn is just gonna help us. It's just going to give us that true strike, which is going to shred through a lot of the HP that they have. Axe ends up falling. I almost killed myself to that blade mail on the axe. And now we are going to focus our attention onto the Weaver. And that is 4 dead for 1 Dazzle. Focusing our attention now onto the Skywrath Mage. Can we get a team wipe? And yes, we can. Great from the DK. The Gyrocopter did try to join in, but that is some good teamwork. And now you can see we have a couple Deso charges, we have a Bloodthorn, and we are hunting. We are on the hunt with our invis. We get stunned by the Witch Doctor. He tries to ulti, but he couldn't because we had used our Bloodthorn. And that is, I mean, the Witch Doctor went from full HP to 0 in a matter of 2 seconds. It was absolutely insane. The amount of damage that Klinks can put out with just these few items and how elusive he is, it is very nice. And here again, we are focusing all our attention onto the axe, but again, almost killing myself to that blade mail. Something I need to be wary of, because a good Witch Doctor ulti anywhere close to that, I would have been dead. But you know what, we managed to survive, which is something that we're happy with. Now silencing the Witch Doctor, making sure he doesn't get his ulti off. Now focusing our attention onto the Skywrath Mage. Nice grave by the Dazzle. We end up killing the Skywrath Mage after his buyback. Weaver goes down. This means that we can now push their top tier 3 and their barracks. And yeah, we are now also going to go into a Nullifier. Nullifier is going to be useful for any invis that they do. So Weaver, it will be good on Weaver. It's going to be good for Axe. With that blade mail, so it's just going to help us. It's also going to give us some extra damage to put out. And this is something that you kind of have to think of. We also have gone Dragon Lance, giving us even more range. And in terms of neutral items, we kind of just took the items that gave us either evasion, attack speed, or damage. That's kind of the best that you can do for Klinks. It's just trying to give him and empower him enough to stand far away from these heroes, and you just need a ton of output damage. Now, one thing I was hoping that we would do is actually just push these tier 4 towers, maybe even closing out the game right now, but DK caught on the wrong side of those towers with the Witch Doctor ulti. There are 3 down, so we decided to get out of there. Now, the Weaver tries to jump me, and I don't know what he was thinking, so we do send him out a little playful tip, not a toxic tip, just because he's trying to jump a 6-slotted Klinks, and it was a valuable effort, but he ended up paying with his life. And now you can see Axe is down, Witch Doctor is down, and Weaver is down yet again. We do have Aegis, but we are going to give it up in a second here because of all the damage did to our DK, but it doesn't matter because we can push these bottom tier 3 towers, and this means that we could close out the game in a couple minutes. And there we have it, guys. That is the Klinks game. That is how we played Klinks today. Let me know what you thought of it, folks. Did you enjoy the game? And tell me what hero you'd like to maybe see next on the channel. But yeah, that is it for today. You know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. Cheers, guys. Bye.